some lady out there may be saying, I can't find a man that's my type, check all my boxes, do all this. What would you say to that lady?
Don't be so quick to, let me look at the camera. Don't be so quick to cancel everybody out. That's the first thing. Especially if you get this urge that something is different, don't be so quick to cancel it out. First go to God, because I had to do that. Definitely go to God and ask him, if this is a good thing you need to try. But I feel like today, y'all, and a lot of stuff can change over time because women are like, well, I don't like his style. Crossed off. It's style. Like, y'all can go to the store. You know how I feel about your style, babe. We still growing.
No,
but it's like, that's something that you can evolve in. So it's like, I feel like as long as the most important boxes are there, like, give it time. And then also remember that people have to grow. Because you don't know what state you're going to be in when your husband comes along. I wasn't the woman I am now and the woman I was, the girl I was when we started dating. It took a lot of patience.
It took a lot of patience because I thought you acted very entitled.
I mean, there's a lot of work to get here.
But somehow you still got here.
But yeah, also go to God. I wasn't a big person, even though my friends made jokes and stuff. I didn't get a lot of people involved in the, I was about to call it the revolution of Raph and Eb.
The evolution.
But I didn't get a lot of people involved in the development of our friendship going into relationship. Even when I spoke to my friends, it was like, this is where I'm at. It wasn't like what do you think I should do? I'm not going to marry y'all, so why would I ask? But it was, I did vent, but at the end of the day, those decisions were based on how God was leading me in my heart. So yeah, that would be my advice.
Okay. And how would you said ask God, right? Is there any other preparations they should make?
Don't I don't know if this is preparation.
And this is only,
this is just a little
this
snippet.
is kind of what she's used on her journey, right? Everybody's journey is going to be different. So
now what I'm about to say, this needs to be used across the board.
Okay.
Do not complicate things. If you sense that there is something going on, like we decided at a certain point that we were going to stop talking or we were going to stop entertaining anybody else.
Make it exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, and that was before we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's like, okay, we understand that something is happening. We are not going to be childish about this. I'm not going to talk to you on Monday, Tuesday, go on a date with you Thursday, go on another date Friday, and then be like, oh, I wonder why I'm so confused, and I wonder why I just can't find nobody. Don't complicate it. Clear the path. If you really want to get to know somebody, allow your focus to be on them. If you're afraid that you're going to get hurt, well, that's just something you got to, what's the word? It's like a 50-50. It's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. But give it give it the attention that it deserves. Especially if you're at a point in your life where it's like, okay, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to settle down. Over here in the United States, we ain't married to 5 different people. So,
they trying to get there.
I mean,
I think that's solid.
Would you add anything else to that?
I think
Speak to the men.
I think what you have to do is truly assess where you are on a scale of maturity, and come on, man.
Bye, Ezra.
You gonna get this talk one day. Yeah, I think for the most part, you assess where you at on the maturity scale, right? Be honest about it.
Yeah.
It ain't your turn to talk. Be honest about where you are on your scale of maturity, and then begin to put the plan in place to get to the level that you need to be at. You know, in order to get something different, you have to do something different, right? So for a lot of guys, you know, maybe that's, you know, if you still out there clubbing, maybe you need to pull back on that, right? If you still going into spaces that tend to, you know, draw you to multiple females,
Get out of there.
that place ain't helping you out, right? All it's doing is jacking your hormones up, and it's hard, now it's hard to really discipline yourself in preparation for a wife, in preparation for a one woman, right? So take yourself out of those situations, you know, even if you have to change your friend group in some sense, right? And just prepare yourself. One, especially for guys, make sure you're on the right track. Make sure you have a vision for yourself, because one of the hardest things in a relationship or even in a marriage, and it's something that will challenge a marriage. I'm not saying that you won't deal with it, but it challenges a marriage or any relationship when a guy does not have a vision. Trust me, we went through it, right? Like, and we can, that can actually be a different
Another
topic.
episode, yeah.
And I ain't saying you gotta create the next Apple and be the next big CEO. No, but you, as a guy, you need to have a vision for yourself and then a vision for your family in order to lead. Because when you don't, you just miserable. You don't know where you're going. I'm not gonna go too far, but I think that'll be my advice. You know, really check yourself, and then, you know, check what you are doing in order to get to where you want to. Like, does your steps align with where you want to go, and not just the words that you're talking.